Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. What's up, chat? Let me just make sure I have live chat on. Oh yeah, I need to send the link as well. Just send the link to Discord real quick. How's everybody doing there in the chat? Let me know. Good morning. Is there a reason you're starting late these days, Connor? Is it too cold? No, nothing to do with that. Pre-London has just been pretty slow as of late. And, you know, I moved the streams. So this is the normal time for the stream. But I did move the stream a little bit earlier because we were seeing some very nice moves pre-London. And, you know, we got to take advantage of it for a couple weeks. But as of late, it's just really, it's actually not worth it to come and sit down. At least for me, I feel that it's not worth it to come and sit down 2 hours before London Open. And things are just choppy. I'm seeing cleaner setups after London Open, and yeah, so you know, sometimes we still do get a setup an hour, 30 minutes before London Open, but coming into London Open, I'd like to be fresh. And if I'm sitting here for 2.5 hours before, you know, I actually take anything, or before anything sets up, then I'm a little bit like burnt out already, to be honest. So that's another thing. Also, just like market conditions, taking a couple other things into account. So let's just actually, I think let's remove all of this. Starting here on gold, just zooming out. All right, we had this range that we were in for a period of time. And then last week we finally had the breakout. So you can see right now that we formed this low at about 1913, and we are currently pulling back. So it would be ideal to see us pull back and retest this previous range in and around 1940. That's really what I'm wanting to see before I start to get a little bit more aggressive with the sells. But of course we are overall bearish here, and we don't need to necessarily see that pullback all the way to take the sells, as long as the structure is remaining bearish. Although it is pretty tough right now because we are actually just consolidating here on the 4 hour. Going based off just the candles, we've got a nice strong bullish 4 hour coming into our London Open, and our daily here is also bullish. So we gapped up to start the week, and on the way under that just looked like a candle with no bottom wick. came to fill that gap, and you're starting to move back up. So quite interesting stuff. But overall, moving sideways on the 4-hour. My idea for this morning was to focus more on the buys, just like I said, based off that idea that we do have range up to retest 1940, and we had this nice strong bullish 4-hour here. Daily candles are also bullish, and you know, we are currently in this like pullback phase, but at the same time, this is also just turned into a range. So really, we are just ranging right now. You know, we had a bit of room to still move up here to the highs of this range, and that's kind of what I was wanting to take advantage of this morning. If we had formed a support, and I did my markups, price was sitting around here, and I was kind of wanting to see a pullback support created and see if we could have just come back up to these highs. So we kind of just stalled out there in the middle of the range, pushing back down. For now, yeah, it's pretty tough. Previous 4-hour had no bottom wick, so it's going to be interesting to see if we come into that level, if we find support to still move up on this 4-hour. But right now, like I say, just moving sideways. So what I was looking at is if we do break below this support at 1927, and we could possibly get a pullback to retest there to continue on coming down here. Otherwise, I think your safest sells will be below 1922, below this support. You do have some clean traffic below there, about 30 pips. So right now it looks like we are failing. So this is just like some intraday bullish structure forming higher highs, higher lows. Now it looks like we are failing to create higher highs. So if we start to break some of this structure right here, maybe we're jumping back into that higher time frame bearish bias there. So for now, just going to see what happens if we do find support and we start to move up, breaking above 27. Like I say, we could still move up to that 32 level. But yeah, I'll probably be waiting for London Open now. Just going to see what sets up. So if we do move up here into 1932, or let's say we even move up into 1940, and we are showing signs of rejection, like I said, at that point I would be a lot more aggressive with the sell ideas once we've actually got a clean retest of that higher time frame range. Still hanging in GJ shorts. Let's have a quick look at GJ. Just a very quick look here. Still hanging in GJ shorts. Brother. It's a tough one. Yeah, I mean, GJ is very bullish here. I wouldn't be interested in any sells personally. We did have a pullback through late last night, and started to move up through Asian session. So maybe you want to see another pullback here. But we also had quite a significant level back up at these highs around 183. So maybe you want to even see a break above there to just continue playing the buys. No sells. Don't be silly. I was actually hoping for your sake that GJ was moving down, but that doesn't look good, bro. I don't know what you're seeing that's making you hold on to sells, but I don't think it's a good idea. You're literally going toe to toe with the market, and it is absolutely destroying you right now. Don't fight the market. Trade the trend. Trend is your friend. Trust the high time frames. Sorry, Jared, say that again. You were muted, yeah.
It sounds like such basic advice, but it's so true. The trend is your friend.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not really trading GJ these days, but you know, I've still been doing markups on it, still looking at it. And when we came up into like 180 or 182, no, let's say like 180, I thought like surely we'll start to see a deeper pullback. And you know what? Like in a couple of days, we were at new highs 183. I'm not saying that I would have looked to start taking sells. In all my breakdowns, I've just been saying look for pullbacks to key levels, and I think 180 was one of those key levels. And yeah, just straight bullish. Don't try to get clever. I don't know what it is about us humans, but I understand the thought process, but it's wrong. It's wrong.